I don't know if this is gonna be a surprise to you guys, but I'm gonna be very honest and say being a fitness influencer and being in the fitness industry is extremely stressful, and it's hard to live up to the beauty standards of being in the fitness industry sometimes. It's a bit of a struggle.
Stephanie Buttermore addresses her cheat days, going all in. In my opinion, what's wrong with the fitness industry?
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name's Alan Roberts. This is Everyday Fitness. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell right over there. Share my videos. Subscribe to my second channel, Alan Roberts in My Opinion, of course. Link above and below at the end. Thank you very much. I talk a lot about weight loss on this channel because basically obesity is kind of a pandemic. It's an unsustainable thing for our species that's happening around the world, where it's going to be the majority of people are overweight or obese. We cannot sustain this. It is very unhealthy for people, and I talk a lot about it because the majority of people are. However, I believe in being just healthy. Healthy means being at a healthy weight. Doing the best you can. Being underweight or too low a body fat percentage, also extremely unhealthy. And that's one of the things I want to talk about in this video. I've been asked dozens and dozens and dozens of times to make a video about Stephanie Buttermore, who is a figure competitor. She has a PhD, I believe, in pathology. So she's a very intelligent woman, very, very educated. And she has a large YouTube following and does a lot of videos based off of her experiences, what she's doing. She eats huge cheat meals, which like 9,000, 10,000 calorie cheat meals. I don't watch those things because I am not a fan of the whole let me eat 10,000 calories. I even did a video before like how 10,000 calorie challenge is kind of bullshit, because that's kind of like Thanksgiving at my parents' place. You know, you wake up, pancakes, bacon, sausage when I used to eat meat. Pancakes, bacon, sausage, coffee, latte, you know, with cream and sugar and everything like that. You know, you're 2,000 calories, 3,000 calories in before you get up from, you know, the breakfast table. A basin full of peanut M&Ms, a big lunch. You know, you're at 5,000, 6,000 calories right there. Dinner is turkey, stuffing, gravy, you know, cranberry sauce, all the good fixins, and then a little later you have some pecan pie with some homemade whipped cream and a few beers, and an after drink coffee with Irish whiskey and cream. 10,000 calories plus, easy. It's just a holiday to me, you know. I don't think it's something that should be popularized. I don't watch those things. But they get a lot of views, and I understand why some people do it, especially when you watch a 110-pound woman pack away 9,000 calories. It gets views, right? I have not wanted to make a video about it because why give attention to that type of certain thing? However, somebody told me to go check out her last couple videos. Her video about a month ago talks about her going all in. It's a concept where she is trying to fix her self-admitted ravenous hunger via not putting a cap on herself, like eating complete satiation. She does talk about how in her life she has always stopped herself, you know, eating to more than 50 to 60% fullness. That is like living under such a serious restriction. I can imagine that being mentally daunting. Just to be honest, that's tough. And that can happen through genetics. It can happen. There can be all sorts of reasons for it. You know, so if that's happened to her entire life, and then she gets into figure competing, where she has to seriously restrict herself, and she has gotten extremely lean, as you can see, like extremely lean. That's not healthy, just about for anybody, but yet alone for women. It can really mess up a woman's hormones, and she talks about that, how she needs to get her female hormones back. I do find these videos very brave, because she is talking about how she has already gained 10 pounds in a week. She ate 5,000 calories a day for the entire week and gained 10 pounds. I do believe a lot of that was because she was underweight, because as you can see here, she still looks pretty lean for a female.
This week, yes, your girl has gained about 10 pounds, which is okay with me because I was expecting it, but yes, I did put on about 10 pounds doing this.
And to have gained 10 pounds and still be at that level of leanness, I would imagine that she was already underweight, so gaining 10 pounds back is healthy. She talks about how she doesn't know how much more weight she's going to gain, and she feels that she's going to cap out at some point in time, and her weight will stabilize out, and hopefully That means she won't feel the need to eat 4,000 or 5,000 calories. Hopefully it'll be lower because she'll feel satiated and her body will be closer to its set point.
I think I will cap out at a certain weight, and I think this is because I do live like an active, healthy lifestyle, so I want to be able to eat as many calories as I need to feel full, but eventually plateau at a certain weight and continue living a healthy lifestyle and eventually lose some of that weight naturally.
I find things like this such a step in the right direction because she talks about how she is no longer having really aesthetic goals.
I want to start shifting my focus of like non-aesthetic related fitness goals. So I want to have new fitness goals that are unrelated to the way that I look. Things like building up my strength, building muscle, and of course, feeling better.
How she is going to have more, athletic and performance level goals. She wants to get stronger. She wants to help control her intense hunger, but also she wants to build muscle and be more powerful. Those are performance level goals, and I really do appreciate that. I find it kind of inspiring that she is going to put herself out there, because in the fitness industry, for a woman to openly say she is not going to have a six-pack, somehow that's crazy. In reality, most women, the way their physiology is made, if they have an actual six-pack, they are underweight, and that's not a healthy place to be.
What I want to do with this series as I start to gain more and more weight is to show you that it's completely healthy and completely okay to be at a higher body fat percentage, and you're not any less perfect or any less beautiful. It's not good for them long term. It's not good for their female hormones. It's not a strong place to be. The thing that I found most telling about like the fitness industry, this woman is an intelligent woman, PhD in pathology, as I said, highly educated, and she is worried that people will not follow her anymore if she does not have a six-pack. I'm sure that you guys can understand that for me, it is going to be hard to just accept a bunch of weight gain. And I do fear, because I'm human, I fear that, as any influencer would, that you'll lose interest in following my journey if I don't have a six-pack anymore.
There is light years of knowledge between somebody like a PhD in pathology with multiple experience in dieting down, working out, lifting properly, lifting for strength. There's just light years of difference between somebody like her and somebody like Madeline Georgetta or somebody like that obviously does not know what they are doing. And yet she is worried that because she can still put out fabulous information, be very real, very true in state, like not bullshitting, not lying, I'm gonna put on weight, here is why. Telling her audience the absolute truth that she does not have it all together, that she is doing this to try to fix some issues that she has with her hunger and stuff like that. She's worried that people aren't gonna follow her because of being an actual real human being and looking closer to what the average woman looks like, because in reality she's still probably going to be more muscular and she's probably still going to be a little bit leaner than the average woman is, because she is in fitness, and even though she's eating a lot of calories, she works out a lot, she lives a fitness lifestyle. She's worried that people won't follow her when people still follow others that have absolutely no quality to their content at all. That's what's wrong with the fitness industry. The fitness industry is not about fitness. Being at an ultra low body fat percentage for a woman is not fit. Having incredibly overdeveloped glutes and thighs while having still slim shoulders, focusing the majority of your workouts on your ass and not building the rest of your body, in conjunction, is not fitness. That is not what actual fitness is. The fitness industry has the examples for what women should be and should focus on completely ass backwards. Women should train very similarly to men. They should train the basic lifts. They should train in just nearly every way how a man would train, because the basic lifts actually simulate acts of daily living. The squat actually simulates sitting down and getting back up. The deadlift simulates picking shit up off the ground, and you lift stuff over your head and pull yourself up. It is very, very, very ridiculous that for some reason the fitness industry focuses all on under butts and making sure you have a big ass and a small waist. That's ridiculous. That's not fitness. And my hat, if I was wearing one, would go off to Miss Buttermore for actually being brave enough to put herself out there to, one, say she actually has some issues that she is working through, two, to put it on fucking camera. A woman gaining weight on camera when they were a fitness competitor, a figure competitor, is brave as hell, motherfuckers. That is brave. My hat is off to her, because in reality, more women need to do shit like this. I understand that people are used to hearing me say, you should lose weight. It's never because of how the person looks. It's never, ever because of how the person looks. Yes, you can look at somebody and say, you're unhealthy, but that is not a problem. The aesthetic is not the problem. The fact that you are not physically healthy is the issue. And being underweight to the point where it messes up your female hormones is unhealthy. It should not be seen as a positive thing, and yet that is what you see every time you open Instagram, and it makes it worse because they put the filter on and they draw the abs in and all that stupid shit. I will be following every single video that she does of this series. I am very, very, very happy I went and checked it out. I'm happy I waited because the 9,000 calorie thing, but I'm happy I checked it out. And if I can say anything to anybody, we need to unhook aesthetics from health. The concept that they're interrelated is not true. Just because somebody is huge does not mean that they're not a great person. Does not mean somebody won't find them attractive. Just because they weigh 300, 400, 500 pounds, they can still be attractive. They can still be pretty. Just like somebody that's underweight, if they're 60, 70, 80 pounds because of some sort of illness they have, or they're fighting off cancer, or they have an eating disorder of some kind, they can still be seen as beautiful by somebody. That does not mean it's healthy. We should strive to make sure everybody is healthy and worry about the aesthetics afterwards. That is the entire issue that I keep facing on both ends of this spectrum. And for some reason, people, the majority of fitness people out there, still want to talk about how to get shredded in 6 weeks. So to all you motherfuckers that talk about that shit, actually realize that that shit could be leading to many more problems down the road for all sorts of people, and anywhere from hurting their hormonal system to making them have an issue with food. That is not what fitness professionals actually are supposed to do. You're supposed to get people fit. That's your fucking job. It's in your title. So everybody should go and support Stephanie Buttermore in her endeavor to find her healthy point, her health. And she plans on, making sure she watches her health. She's not going to gain too much weight, but everybody should support her, and that's who you should follow. If you are looking for an example of what fitness for a female is, that is actually fitness. Taking care of your long-term health, looking out for yourself so that you don't mess yourself up just to look a certain way. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. My name is Alan Roberts. Hit me up on Instagram at EverydamnDayFitness. Hit me up on Twitter at EverydayFit. I'm also on Facebook at EverydamnFitness. I'm on the internet at EverydamDayFitness.net. God damn.